is our upcoming seasonal for March and April. It is an Oh Honey themed menu. We have a returning drink that is a cafe exclusive called the Turkish Delight. We have a brand new drink, Honey Bunches of Coffee. This is going to be available at all stores, both hot and iced. We have a brand new whipped bee's knees available at all stores. And then our food item is going to be a honey bacon biscuit. So first up is the honey bacon biscuit. You're going to start by cutting a biscuit open in half. And then onto the bottom, I would start by first putting it onto the tray so that it collects the honey, doesn't get too messy. So you'll do a generous drizzle of honey, then 1 egg patty, 1 piece of cheddar cheese. Then you're going to put 2 pieces of bacon directly onto the tray and paper, and then put your biscuit on top of that, face down, so that the top gets nice and delicious and a little bit toasty. Once that is cooked, you can kind of see, I have a deli paper down here, and I like to have that on the bottom for this one to contain all the honey and avoid getting your table too messy. So move your bottom pieces over, and then onto the cheddar, you will add the bacon. Onto the top biscuit, we're going to add more honey and combine. Then you can see I'm kind of going to wrap that up a little bit, and then I will place it into my bagel bag and serve it with a smile. Next, we have the prep for the whipped bee's knees. We are going to start by adding filtered water. We're actually using ready-to-go espresso in this one. Anytime you use it, make sure that you shake it really well. Then we are going to add some honey and some of our house-made vanilla syrup. And then we are going to add some orange oil. We'll put the lid on, and this one you really want to make sure you stir it up really, really well to get the honey nice and combined. And then you can add 1 charger and shake it up again. Then we're going to label date and refrigerate it. For the drink, it is just an ice drink. You're going to start with your ice, and then we are going to add some oat milk. And then anytime you use this bee's knees mix, you want to make sure you do give it a good shake. And then you are just going to fill it up and give it a nice generous fill with that whipped bee's knees mix. Now all of your flavor and your coffee is in this foam. So when you serve it with a sip lid, you want to tell the customer to make sure that they just give it a little swirl and mix it up a little bit first before they start to enjoy. Next is going to be the Honey Bunches of Coffee drink. First is going to be the honey foam. I don't have a video on how to make it, but it'll be a combination of oat milk, our Violife, our house-made vanilla syrup, and honey. So then for the drink, it is available hot or iced, either size. So I'm going to demonstrate the small on both temperatures. Step number 1 is going to be lace your cup with honey. For the hot, the very first thing you're also going to do is start whichever pour-over coffee they would like. And I am going to get my 3/4 filled cup of ice. I'm going to add some cold brew. I'm going to add some of our house-made vanilla syrup. I'm going to add just a splash of oat milk. And then I am going to top it with that honey foam. And then last, we have these fun granulated honey sprinkles. It is just granulated honey, but it's fun to call them honey sprinkles. And you're just going to give a sprinkle of that on top. For your hot version, again, I already laced the cup with honey, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my freshly brewed pour-over coffee, and I am going to just fill my cup about 3/4 full. And then I'm going to add vanilla syrup, a splash of oat milk again, and same thing, top it with that honey foam and some of your granulated honey sprinkles. Next is going to be the Turkish Delight. We are doing a homemade pistachio milk. So you're going to start by adding your raw pistachios and get that buttering. Then on this one, we are going to flavor our water before we add it in. So you're going to start with your warm filtered water. And into that, I am going to add some salt. I'm going to add some honey. And then I'm going to add some pure vanilla extract. Always make sure you shake the extract before using it. And you either want to put a lid on and give this a little shake to get it all mixed up. I did not have one, so you'll see I just kind of made sure to mix it around. Because the water is warm, it will allow the honey to really get mixed in and melt. But make sure you do not leave the goodness behind. So get it all mixed in and add everything to your NutriBlender. Mix it, dispense it, and label and date. And that is going to be your pistachio milk. All right, so then for the Turkish Delight, I'm going to do a small hot Turkish Delight, and I'm going to start by adding my 2 shots of espresso. Then I am going to measure out my honey and give those a stir together to get it nice and combined. Then I'm going to measure out my pistachio milk and steam it like a latte. Then I will go ahead and pour my latte, and I'm going to take 1 orange peel, and the outside facing the drink, I'm going to spritz the oils from that 1 orange peel on top and serve with a smile.